2 trading days left in the year. Bitcoin down about 6% year to date, up about 0.6% this morning. Joining us now on Crypto in 2026, Jaime Leverton, ReserveOne CEO. ReserveOne is a digital currency holding company, plans to go public via SPAC merger in the first quarter of 2026. Thank you for being here. So, billion-dollar SPAC merger, you hold cryptocurrencies, and that's essentially the business model. Why should someone buy the public stock of a company like this when you can buy the individual cryptocurrencies?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot easier to have someone else do the work for you. We are rooted in Bitcoin, so upon the closing of the merger, our deal funds, and we anticipate to be about 80% Bitcoin, 20% alternative assets, really inspired by what we're hearing from the Fed as far as what they intend to maintain in the digital asset stockpile, which is Ethereum, Solana, ADA, XRP. And then we also have the ability to allocate up to 10% of our AUM into venture opportunities that we see that really support the broader ecosystem. So the opportunity to invest in an equity like ReserveOne really gives you exposure to the broader ecosystem managed by a group of professionals that have been in the space for a long time.
Have you already acquired the Bitcoin?
No, so we don't actually begin our accumulation strategy until the deal closes, anticipated to be in Q1.
That was what I was going to ask, because obviously Bitcoin's still below 90K, 30% below the highs it saw just in October, just 3 months ago. And you say that the historical 4-year cycle for Bitcoin is officially declared dead.
That is one of my 2026 predictions, yes.
So are you predicting less volatility then in 2026? And does it have to do with just your expectation that there will be additional institutional adoption for these strategies?
I think we're going to see increased institutional adoption. Certainly, we saw that really kick off in 2025 post the election, and just getting increased support from the government, from regulators, getting Genius through. One of my other predictions is that we do get Clarity through in the first half of next year, which should bring more support to the industry in general. I think that will support the alts in particular, bringing a bit of a halo to that category that struggled a bit more so in 2025 than we would have expected. Bitcoin historically had a 4-year cycle, which would suggest we were going into a bear market in 2026. I don't think we've seen the typical characteristics of that cycle to believe that it is going to continue. I actually think we'll see a new Bitcoin all-time high this year, which would really be the final nail in the coffin for the historical cycle.
Do you think that is supported by the Clarity bill? You said you expected to pass. White House crypto czar David Sachs indicated on X a few weeks ago that the Senate could vote on that in January. How big of a deal would it be if this passes? And what does it solve for from just a next marginal buyer standpoint that we haven't gotten from, Bitcoin spot ETF and other legislation that's come down the pike?
Yeah, it's really about who's in charge of what with respect to the rest of the ecosystem. So who is the regulator who's going to regulate Ethereum, Solana, the new projects that come to be? Genius was a great step for stablecoins, but that doesn't solve for what's really being built on the underlying layers, and that's what Clarity will bring us. And I think that's the last catalyst for broader institutional adoption, is that last leg of regulatory clarity, ideally that we could also get codified in 2026.